Myocarditis was listed as the official cause of death in the coroner's report, a sudden and seemingly inexplicable stopping of the heart. So did Christopher Case. Some managed to convince himself that he had been cursed and then literally scared himself to death. Or was there something far more mysterious and sinister at work? The jury is still out, even after all this time. Myocarditis is a rare but potentially deadly disease, affecting 1 in every 100,000 people. IT is not hereditary, and they're not based on one's genetic makeup. It can afflict anyone at any time, but most commonly occurs people between the ages of 20 and 40. It is not unheard of for myocarditis to strike young men who are otherwise fit and healthy, and in fact, it has been the cause of many sudden deaths in young athletes around the world. Is it, or that there is a link between medicine and man-made supplements, such as vitamins, which they believe could aggravate an existing condition. With this in mind, it is important to remember that Christopher Case was a fitness enthusiast. He went to the gym to exercise daily. He also took vitamin supplements. And at the age of 35, he was well within the scope of being affected by this disease. However, close friends and relatives, Mr. Case, are not so quick to just accept the possibility that he died of natural causes. First of all, there are a variety of other symptoms which usually manifest in sufferers of myocarditis, such as chest pain, difficulty breathing, and general fatigue. Furthermore, before a fatal attack such as this, the sufferer will usually display flu-like symptoms in the weeks leading up to their death. Chris experienced none of these things. He was an otherwise fit and healthy young man with a top-notch immune system. And then there is the small matter of Chris's mental state during those last 5 or 6 days. As we have already established, he was a stable individual and not prone to such flights of fancy regarding the paranormal. So why did he suddenly and inexplicably change? Is it really possible for someone to go from being a sane, rational young man one day, only to change to a desperate and obsessed wreck of a man? The next IT makes absolutely no sense. Finally, we are faced with the fact that Chris knew he was going to die. He predicted it with alarming accuracy, saying to his friend on the 17th that he knew he would not last the night. What are the chances of an otherwise fit, healthy, and mentally stable young man dying of natural causes after a week of saying to friends that he feared for his life? One has to wonder whether there is more to this than meets the eye. Whatever happened during that week, back in April of 1991, Chris truly believed that he was being haunted, and ultimately haunted by something utterly sinister and horrific, enough to literally scare him to death. After days of being tormented and tortured at the hands of who knows what, he finally succumbed to his fears and left behind a tantalizing mystery, which will probably never be solved.